in the relief camp are itemized and being serviced. So for the relief under the natural disasters, 200 crore is being put under the NDRF allocation. 68 crore is allocated under the SDRF and for mitigation purposes also, as per the recommendation of the 15th Finance Commission. So that was on Manipur, sir. Honorable Member Shakti Singh Gohil and also Member Girirajan from DMK raised questions about fiscal consolidation at the cost of cutting public spending. They said better financial discipline is required. Manrega is not being released. I want to take a minute to explain this, sir. Union budget, sir, total expenditure is 50.65 lakh crores, which is higher by about 2.44 lakh crores and 3.49 lakh crores compared to 24-25 and 24-25 RE, first number being BE related and the second being RE related. So the capital expenditure target itself is 11.21 lakh crores. The effective capital expenditure actually is only 15.48 lakh crore, not 11, because you're looking at the actual money being given to states which are actual for asset building. They may count as revenue for me, but for the states, it will be capital expenditure. So effective capital expenditure is 15.48 lakh crores. But all this is being done without any reduction in social welfare measures. The social welfare budgets are from 56,501 crore in 24-25 has in 25-26 gone to 60,052 crores. So it's actually increased. We are not doing any fiscal consolidation by cutting down on social welfare. Education has gone up from 1.26 crore in 24-25 to 1.29 lakh crores for 25-26. Health has gone up from 89,287 crore to 98,311 crore in the BE of 25-26. So there is no reduction in the social sector spending. I also want to draw the attention of honorable members to the statement 4AA, which has been given in Annexure C for me, for my reference, and in the budget documents. It is provided as a separate document. I want to highlight the fact, and I will request the honorable members to take a look at that statement. It comes as a part of the expenditure profile, shows how unspent balances are lying with the states, which are more than 1 lakh crore as on 31st December 2024, and they are for various centrally sponsored schemes. So our money has already gone there. It's lying unutilized, 1 lakh crore. Now, we also borrow money and then send it for the schemes. They should be utilized appropriately and speedily. Sir, on the question of Bengal funds not being released, honorable members don't seem to be here. Probably they don't want an answer from me because they know that even the CAG has pointed out on how many inappropriate actions have happened. Many of the bogus ghost accounts have been given money to, and when the realization had to happen from those ghost accounts, the state government chose to pay that amount which has actually got to be realized from the ghost accounts. They gave that money itself from their own state's treasury. So one, first of all, you give the money for non-existing individual. Two, when that has to be recovered as per the orders of CAG, you again give from the taxpayers' money to saying, no, I've recovered, take it. You have not recovered from people for whom it went, who were not deserving of it, or probably people who don't even exist. Whereas for that, to make up that, you again take it from the taxpayers' money. Such blatant misuse have happened, and therefore, about Bengal screaming and shouting at me, I can understand the anxiety, but they should follow the rules laid down and be transparent in the ways in which they use the money. Sir, there are two matters which I bring in which were not probably discussed so much in this house, sir, but related to the economy. There's a lot of discussion about household debt has increased and what is the government doing about it? Your policies are not working. I want to highlight, sir, this is a very appropriate forum. I want the honorable members to know that one of the long-term impacts of COVID has affected the nature of work itself. People have either chosen to work from home or they don't want to work full time. So I want to understand, I want to lay before this House, one, the factors of production are being reset. The industry is also looking at using robotics. Industry is also looking at Web3 driven production. And therefore, there is definitely a lot of churn. There was this feeling that compensation for employees is not going up. I'd like to highlight the national account statistics. Compensation of employees at current prices achieved a compound average growth rate of 11.1% during 14-15 to 22-23. So the first 10 years of Prime Minister Modi's rule, you had the wages going up 11.1%. And that is the data given. Now, this is up to 22-23, which is inclusive of the COVID years as well. So post-COVID as well, increase has happened. However,